All right, everybody, what is going on? Welcome to another edition of SWAC Smoke. Y'all know how we do. It's Thursday. It's going down. You got your boy C. Wells, the tour guide around the SWAC in the house. We got Jamie G, the big soldier in the house. And man, we're gonna do what we do, man. So this is episode number 85 of SWAC Smoke, man. We it's going down at 100, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it. We having a party at 100. So y'all come on in, man. Welcome to everybody there, man. Want y'all let us know where y'all repping tonight in the SWAC or wherever, Big 12, wherever y'all repping. I'm gonna get to that just in case y'all don't know. I'm gonna get to that in a little while. But what's up, Big 12 folks? I know y'all out there. What's happening? What's happening, Jamie G? I'm on one already, y'all. I'm on one already. What's happening, man? What's going on with you?
I'm good, man. I was ready for SWAC Smoke, but I got hit with the smoke early, man. Dang. They went ahead, they smoked through 3 pack of these, man.
Yes, indeed, bro. And we gonna get to that later, bro. We're not gonna talk about that right now. Yeah. I wanna let it build up a little bit. But I'm gonna start. Let's see. Let's start off with Ed Reed, bro. What's up, Big Thrillo? Welcome to the show. H-Town, Houston in the house, TSU. I really don't be liking to talk about this kind of stuff, but bro, did you see Ed Reed? How he went out? That man going out sad, bro.
Yeah, Ed Reed running out, man, and I don't understand. And then I think he was spreading some bad information too, because they say the student was shot near campus, right?
Yeah, it wasn't on campus. It was near campus.
Off campus thing, yeah. So, yeah, call Ed. Somebody help Ed, man. Ed, let it go, Ed. Just let it go, man.
Bro, because right now you looking like a bitter ex, bro. It's like, you know, they moved on, you move on, bro. You know, like I don't get what you trying to accomplish by even saying anything, man. You know what happened with you and that don't got nothing to do with each other. You know, it's like, you know, I hate to say it, but a kid getting shot on a college campus is not always national news, especially with us. You know, it's local news, and the Daytona Beach news covered it. You know, and by virtue of that, we know about the story. So, you know, I definitely don't like to hear about kids getting in those kind of situations. Especially with the person that did it was like 31 years old. That's a grown ass man. You know, I don't know what happened, but you know, prayers to the families of those kids and the kids themselves. They are okay as far as I know. But let it go, bro. Like let it go. They're not even talking about you, bro. Like, yeah, he not used to rejection, man. You know, it hurt when you get rejected and you ain't used to it, bro. It's like I don't even know what to say about him no more.
Yeah, me neither, man. It just, hey, man, whenever you see somebody BC, you just scroll on past. Don't even read it no more. Just scroll past. Don't come back to it. Just leave it alone.
It's like he got BCU bookmark, man. Like anything pop up with it, like, oh, I got you know, it's like, man, you just took a situation that was that was an unfortunate situation, and you made it about yourself, bro. Like, you know, so you know, that's another one of them topics that I don't really want to talk about too much on this show, but you know, that's something that happened in the last few days. So you know, you gotta bring it up. Let's move on, man. Unless you had something else to say about old Ed, man.
No, I'm good. We can move on.
Well, I will say, you know, he gonna be on that sideline at the Miami game, though, for sure.
Ed Lotta start a riot, man. I hope not. Don't be act right.
Yeah, he definitely proven. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes, you know, things come out and it proves that you wasn't ready, and this definitely is one of those things. We're gonna talk about spring football, man, since I know that's what a lot of people, you know, they here for. Before we go too far, I got a list of all the spring games when they're taking place. So if y'all in the area of those games, you know, want y'all pop on through because you know the teams need y'all support. Alabama State, April 15th. Bama A&M April 8th, Alcorn April 1st, Southern April 20th. Southern Bethune-Cookman April 22nd. I got Southern on the brain, boy. I'm feeling good, y'all. FAMU April 15th, Grambling April 22nd, Jackson State April 15th, Valley April 9th, Prairie View April 22nd, Southern April 1st, Texas Southern April 15th, and Pine Bluff April 22nd. So as you can see, everybody kind of in that same little block of time. So we got quite a few games on the same days. So, you know, if y'all can check them out, you know, y'all get out there and check them out. JSU just started practice, man. What you been hearing?
Yeah, they said they've been looking real good so far. Quarterbacks, you know, ain't really much. It's pretty easy to throw the football and stuff without the pads and all the gear on. But they said DJ Stevens has been making some strides, and primetime Jesse Riley too has been looking pretty good as well. On the Jackson State missing a few guys. That's some key contributors, man. I don't know what's been going on with them, but they haven't been seen or heard from in these couple of practices they had. So kind of, you know, some of the JSU faithful kind of worried, but I still think we're gonna be solid, man, because we got a lot of receivers that ain't even came in yet, and also too, I think the wide receiver coach down too. He got another job already.
Yeah, that was Coach Fleming, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where he went to, but I seen it on Twitter that he announced that he was going somewhere else. He hadn't announced officially where it has been, but you know, Jackson State gonna be fast. I think it's gonna be a whole lot faster. I think it's gonna be a more up tempo. The defensive line was playing well, and you know, secondary. I think the secondary is a key spot, and I think it had a lot of light on the secondary. They said that the secondary is looking really, really, really good. Looking like it's gonna be a lot of competition in that area. What's up, D-Live? What's good? It's good with y'all, man.
What's up? Welcome to the show. Yeah, man. One thing I've been hearing a lot of people say is these coaches really want to emphasize their tight ends. So I expect a great. I mean, you know, they got what 3 or 4 tight ends, but I expect DJ Stevens to really, you know, even step up even more than he did last year. You know, I expect him to get a lot of use, especially with quarterbacks that's not familiar with the players. You know, with the rest of the unit, you need that security blanket, and a good tight end is a great security blanket, man. You know, so because the SWAC is like immune to covering tight ends. So if you can get somebody to work the middle of that field, man, he can eat.
Who you think the best tight end? Who the best tight ends right now in the SWAC?
Let's see. Oh man, that's tough because I like Everett is gone. Right now, I guess Stevens, because you know, I mean, nobody really, you know, a lot of teams don't really use the tight end like that, man. But I guess I would say Stevens, because I mean, I would have said, you know, if he had played at all last season, I would have threw Ethan Howard from Southern in the mix, but he didn't really do much, and we lost all our tight ends pretty much. But I think right now I throw Stevens in the mix with Everett being gone, because he's a guy that can definitely stretch the field. He can catch that ball, man. He can make some plays.
Yeah. What about the tight end from Alabama A&M?
Oh, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name now. But yeah, they had a good tight end in the last couple of years too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, that you know, I mean, it's a position that a lot of teams don't use. That's one thing I used to love about Odoms and his team. He always had 3-4 tight ends, man. You know, it's like you know, sometimes they extra blockers, you know, and then you could leak them out. You know, if teams get used to seeing them block, you could leak them out and do a lot of different throw, you know, counter passes, throw in the other direction, you know, even running them deep down the field, man, because it's gonna be open, because teams don't cover that for whatever reason. Teams don't respect the tight end. But I really want to see Hagler have a good season, man. I think he deserved to get himself on track, man, because you know he took that hard, you know, and that wasn't all on him, man. You know, he still had a 4th down play that could have could have made a difference. But a guy like that, you want to see him bounce back and have some success.
Yeah, put that in on that old dumbass Cody up there in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
All he had to do was kick the freaking field goal. I mean, extra point during when they scored that touchdown. We would probably would have won that game at the last seconds. But anyway, that coach has moved on. You won't see none of that stupid actors no more. Anyway.
Well, on my end, man, there's like a lot of people. The word is, and the word is that Southern wants to have a quarterback in place by the end of the spring. And right now, the front runner is Harold Blood, which is the guy I've been saying for 3 years should have been playing. I mean, I've been saying that kid should have been playing since he stepped foot on campus. So it looks like he's the front runner right now. I don't know necessarily if that means everybody else is not doing that good or he just took a big step because he's been at Southern for like 4 years. So I don't know if he took a step, but we'll see. I don't expect to see a lot of stuff at the spring game because, it's your team against your team and you're not going to go all out. I just look for certain things just to see how guys handle certain situations. So I'm not really making a whole big deal out of the spring. It's just good to have your team in action. So I heard Tyler Macon been throwing that ball around too at Alcorn.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he looked great on tape. Now, I think he might be their future, man. He looked really great. And I've been piecing them with Agent Zero and a few more key weapons at receiver, man. They might have a nice offense coming.
Oh yeah, because like I said, with that ground game, you really ain't got to do a lot throwing the ball because you got a 1,200-yard back right there. So you ain't got to go crazy. You just got to do enough to kind of give him the space to run the ball. So as long as you don't get crazy with interceptions and stuff, I think your offense gonna flow well with that ground game. And Fred ain't scared to run that thing 30 times if he got to. So I expect Alcorn to really be in the mix this year. They gonna be where they gonna be. Texas Southern is in action. I know. I've been hearing some things about them working, and they got. Well, I think they say 58 guys who came in as freshmen two or 3 years ago. They all juniors now, man. That's an experienced team. That team is going to definitely be something to watch out for this year and next year. I would not be surprised if somebody had them listed as the front runner for the West Division. Yeah, Maynard and them quarterbacks, man. He got a gang of them. He got a gang of them. I think he brought in like 3, and he already had 2 coming back. So
I just hate the boy from Miami that was coming in. Had that mental health issue.
Yeah, Jaron Williams.
I think he was the one, man.
Yeah, I think he was gonna start. I think he had great size. He could throw, he could throw the ball. He could move around a bit. I thought that would be the perfect fresh start for him. But like you said, nowadays especially, it's really valuable to value your mental health. And if you feel like you ain't in the right situation right now, then you should, get yourself in a better position. So I respect what he did, because it takes a lot to step away from something like that, But I think that could have been a big help for them on their offense. But we talk about this every week. I'm gonna talk about it again. If this offense don't click and they go 4-7 again, what's the verdict, man? Do you think they would fire Maynard, or you think they just would let him kind of try to work it out?
Man, hey, what it's called, Bojangles will be hiring Connell Maynard if they go 4-7 again. Hey, Maynard, you will be up out of there, bro. You'll be out of there with your pink scooter.
He could take the scooter on out
of Huntsville. Heck yeah. He ain't gonna keep him. They done for, bro. Here you go, man.
Yeah, because if you look at it, you got JSU and FAMU right now at the top. You know, those two teams battling it out. Bama State seemed like they turned the corner last year, and you know, Coach Rob got them boys moving in a good direction. You got Valley lurking. You lost to Valley last year, and you got Valley lurking. And where do you go from now? You know, you 4th, 5th place because you know Bethune-Cookman got 6th place on lock. So you 4th or 5th place. And I don't think going from contending for championships and winning a spring championship to 4th or 5th place in the East. I don't think that's a good look at all. Especially when you gave him an extension like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
For winning
a spring
league, a practice game. I'll never take that championship serious. I'm sorry. That wasn't even a real. Yeah, come on. That's like
bro.
Thing,
I'm gonna tell you, bro. My only memory from that spring season was out. We had one home game that year because we played Pine Bluff and they beat us in Baton Rouge. And when I thought about the fact that my only football for God knows how long, because you didn't know they were going to play in the fall or not. My only football for the rest of the spring was going to be a loss to Pine Bluff at home, even though they went to the championship that year. That hurt, bro. I was so sour, man. I was screaming like loud at everybody. I was just irate. But
you see what I'm saying? Because that don't count because the next season what happened?
The next season, Pine Bluff barely winning game, and Alabama and them falling off. You know, I think at a certain point you had to realize whether you were going to risk your guys in the spring or save them for the fall, man. It's like, why get your team banged up and turn around and have to come back and play? Yeah, the good old days, bro. That when everybody thought Doc Gamble was a real coach, bro.
Yeah, man. He had us all, fool. So stopped me up.
Oh, he got me good too, bro. Because I was like, that man got them boys playing hard, bro. Like, oh. But it's like you said, it was more like a practice situation, man. It was an opportunity to see your team play. Oh, of course not, man. I never said I wouldn't have celebrated if we won. It's just it was easier for me to cope with not winning it because it was like, it was like not winning. It was like winning the NBA bubble. Yeah, it count. But, come on, at the end of the day, everybody look at it different. I mean, I would have been at the championship game if we had made it. But that is what it is. But hey, Pine Bluff continuing that every couple of years. They have one good year, then a bunch of bad years. They continuing that trend. But I just think, man, right now there's so many new coaches in the league. So this is one of the few years that you don't have a long list of coaches on the hot seat.
Right. But man is on the hot seat, y'all. Don't get it.
Don't get it twisted. don't get it twisted.
That boy on the hot seat. Little Bill on the hot seat. Coming, he already.
That man on the hot seat already, bro. He just got there.
That man got the little brand. He got the SWAC brand on his ass right now.
That man ain't even coached the game yet. He already on the hot seat, boy. What they say is roughing the swag, boy. It's roughing the swag.
He on the hot seat too.
Oh, this is a good one. If FAMU lose to Jackson State again,
hell no, man. No, you can't. I mean, you already know what's gonna happen come September. We gonna whoop their ass again, and then y'all gonna find because we keep whooping his ass. Come on now.
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. As a fan of a school that lost to one team multiple times, 4 times in 2 years, I don't really think you fire your coach for not beating that team if they winning the rest of their games. I mean, if you look at the only team Willie Simmons that lost to in the SWAC is Jackson State. They are 14-2 against the SWAC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, that game matters a lot because that's what's keeping you from getting to the ultimate goal. But I don't think you throw out the baby with the bathwater because as long as the team, yeah, I mean, you just don't know. So I wouldn't. I mean, I know a lot of people gonna be upset if that was to happen, but I think it would be crazy to do that because if you get rid of that dude, bro, that's a great coach.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he got a track record.
Mm-hmm. You'll get rid of
you lose that
like that. No.
You lose that, you better be replacing it with something even better. And you don't want him to go somewhere else and turn another program around and get them going. But I do think that's a do or die game. I'm not going to deny that's a do or die game. I hate to say your first game, that's their first game. I hate to say your first game is a must win, but I do think it's a must win. Because
I mean,
how long
it is. It's a must win, but at the same token, you don't get rid of a good coach because like Willie, because everywhere Willie done went, he's been successful. Prairie View, at Alcoa, it was successful. And you mean to tell me you're gonna get rid of a coach because they can't beat Jackson State?
And I mean, this is the team he lost to was the best team in the SWAC. Mm-hmm. Hadn't lost a SWAC game in what, 2 years. So it's not like you lost to, it's not like you got 2 losses to Valley or somebody. You got 2 losses to the SWAC champ both years. It hurts like I say, man, take it from me. We lost to Alcorn 4 times in 2 years. And six times in like 6 years. I'm not even counting the other single seasons that we lost to them. I'm just counting the championship games we lost to them. It hurts, bro. But I don't think you run your coach off for that. It's got to be more to it than that to do that. But I wonder if they were to lose this game, would that be one of them hurdles that they just don't get over? Because every team got somebody that you just can't get by.
Jackson State couldn't beat Southern for 6 years.
Yeah. So it's like it didn't even matter at one point. It didn't matter what, and that's what this game is like, bro. It don't matter what your team is like. You winning that game when you step on the field. FAMU is like that for us. We can't beat them no matter what. JSU ain't lost to them in what? Y'all like 6 games or something like that in a row. So we can't beat FAMU. So it's like everybody got somebody that you struggle with. But yeah, I mean, everybody got to step it up. I just, everybody got so much new stuff at the same time this season that it's gonna be rough for a lot of teams early. A lot of teams gonna have new quarterbacks. A lot of teams got new coaches. This is a turnover year in the SWAC, but I think it could be can be the foundation for a good season because you always gonna have that one team that surprise you. So it could be the foundation for a good year. I mean, the more teams that are competitive, the better the league is. So I think it's good to be tested week in and week out, But one team that's been flying under the radar is Prairie View. They return a lot. They lost some guys, but they return a lot. And they got some good guys coming in. They got Caleb Johnson coming in from Valley. I think that's a big move for them. The way they ran the ball last year. I think they're gonna be in the mix as usual. Everybody always say Valley, but I'm not. I'm never sure about saying Valley gonna be a surprise team because you never know what they're gonna do. But yeah. I think Prairie View is the team that can surprise some people this season.
Yeah, because with Valley, I mean, it's Coach Wade. That's his first rodeo being a head coach, period. So ain't no telling how Valley gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And then they got a lot of new spots they got to fill too. You know what I'm saying? That need quarterback, got to play some receivers,
running back. You lost Ronnie Thomas. That's a big hole.
And you definitely lost Dancy. So that's a big piece. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that's the biggest piece because even though Valley, even though their record not good, Coach Dancy had those guys with an attitude, man, a mentality. Like they were tough, man. That was a tough team. Like Valley was the kind of team that no matter how bad they were behind under Coach Dancy, they were still gonna play hard. They were gonna hit you hard in the fourth quarter, even though they down by 20 points. Or they gonna fight and claw, man. And I don't know if they're gonna have that same attitude with a new coach. Dancy was a defensive dude. He was a thumper at J State. He wasn't nothing nice. I don't know. You bring in a guy who was a receiver. I don't know if he's gonna have that hard nosed edge. But I think that's gonna be vital to Valley. They're gonna have to keep that edge because they don't really have a lot going for them. You got to if you could be tough and scrappy, you never know what's gonna happen. But that's to me, losing Dancy is the biggest hole because his record wasn't great, but he had those guys always ready at the least, ready to play.
Right. Just long you keep that field too, Valley. Don't get rid of your field.
I think they did. I want to say they did. So if they did, then it's over. That's a wrap. They ain't winning no games. You playing everybody on even footing. You ain't winning no games. But I'm gonna throw this out there, and it's something that been beat to death, and it's too early to tell because we don't know who's gonna make it there or not. But looking at the way the teams are right now, do you think the SWAC gonna have an opportunity to win the Celebration Bowl? I know it's mad early. I know we don't even know who gonna be there, but do you think the teams are gonna be able to? You think they can match whatever the difference is with the MEAC? Because I don't even know.
Man, that's if they played today, I think it would probably be North Carolina Central and most likely Jackson State. And with them playing North Carolina Central, with the mentality that the team JSU has now, I think Jackson State can get them. But it's so hard to pick against Darius Richard, man. That dude a dude. That dude the real deal, man. And them boys from North Carolina Central, they got heart, bro. They come to play. For real. That running back was nice too. They had.
Oh yes, for that whole offense. But I'm gonna tell you, bro. When I found out that Darius Richard was from out the muck, out of Pahokee in that area, I was like, he a dog, bro. They don't make nothing but dogs down there, man. Them dudes got to be hard. They got to be hard down there in the swamps of Florida down there in that muck. When I saw that, bro, I was like, I don't even care what kind of talent he got. He gonna be a dog because those dudes they gonna get out there because they got to. You don't come out of that soft. So when I saw that's where he was from, I knew he was gonna be tough, and he got better last season from his previous season, which is what you want to see from your quarterback. You want to see them take that step. He took that step, and now the sky's the limit. He's a tough guy, man. So he's the kind of guy in football that can will his team to a victory. And if you
in the comments saying no,
they saying no.
Man, come on, y'all got to have some confidence in the SWAC. Come on, man.
They might well say hell no.
Man, that's messed up, man. We ain't got no confidence in the SWAC no more, man.
It don't look like it. Well, let me flip it this way. What do y'all think is the reason why we don't beat them? Do y'all think they more physical than us? Do y'all think we just go too hard against each other and not hard enough what do y'all think the reason is? And I'm gonna see some of these comments. Yeah, all of me act like
I
that.
Think for one, the physicality thing is a major thing in them. They come out with a lot of trick plays for one. They lay it all out on the line. Them, it's the physicality, and also too, they got that dog in them, bro. They just when you got that spirit, like, man, you can't beat us. Hey, we finna just come out there and play with heart, passion. Man, that's hard as heck to beat, bro. Because they could have gave up. They could have gave up after that first touchdown when Jackson State first scored. You know what I'm saying? But man, them dudes really played to the end, bro. They played from the first quarter all the way to the end.
All the way to, yeah, even when things kind of slowed down for them and it looked like it was gonna get, because every game, you start off good and then you kind of fizzle out. But when the game started settling in, they were still doing what they did, man. They never got outside of their game plan. They felt like they knew what they wanted to do, and they did it. This comment, man, I wanna touch on this too. I've seen some people say that them being off as long as they off because their season ends like whatever, like the second to last weekend in November because the playoffs and everything, and the SWAC champs and gotta play in December. Do you think that championship game is hindering the SWAC?
I think so because I think I'm like this. See, well, how you go through a conference undefeated with everybody ass, you got to prove yourself again. You see what I'm saying? It should be an automatic. If you run through the SWAC, automatically ain't no damn championship game. You why?
Because and honestly, on that fact, you run the risk of getting upset by somebody, and then you send in a team who might not be as good to the championship. I need to get this on a shirt. The dog is in us, not on us. Boy, I like that. I'm gonna get that on a shirt. I'm gonna get that on a shirt. Yeah, like I said, I think and if you just look at from Jackson State perspective, last game is against Alcorn. That's a dog fight. That's a rivalry. That's whatever. Then they get a week off, but then you got the championship game against probably, most years it's probably gonna be Alcorn, Southern or Grambling, anybody else, but them three teams definitely gonna be emotional games. And then you got another game to get up for after that. So I mean, I can see if that takes it out of guys, having to try to ramp it up multiple times, but I don't,
So we beat
twice.
You know what I'm saying? You mean it? Okay, we blew them out the first time, and then we went back and we beat them again. So why do we have to play it? Why you had to play that twice? You see what I'm saying? If I done ran through the conference schedule to beat everybody, it shouldn't be a reason why I got to play one more game. And I know the reason it is because it's money.
Yeah, it's money. It's money.
Make a few extra dollars.
But my thing is, last season especially, and it's been years like that in the past where one division was was really weak and one was good. I'm not gonna say the West was weak last year, but everybody had a lot of flaws. The Southern wasn't even supposed to beat up. And if y'all know me, y'all know I was already like Southern ain't making it. I ain't even worried about the last week of the season because we was out of it. And then you got two teams who got a chance to win it. They both lose, and now you in it. So it's like you're not even focused on that game because you thinking your season is over. So I think that's a big risk to take. That what if somebody from Jackson State had got hurt? Some major contributor got hurt, and Southern was to win that game. We sending an inconsistent team to the Celebration Bowl, and the way Southern played last year, it could have been a close game, or we could have got shut out. And who wants to see a team get shut out in the Celebration Bowl, bro? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it should be. I know the money is the factor, but sometimes I think that game is not worth it, man. Because how many times do we actually have a good championship game? It's rare that we have a game that you're like, damn, that was a good championship game. It don't happen very often.
But the only thing to combat that championship game, I know y'all hate to do it, C-Will, but y'all had to cut out the Bayou Classic.
Yeah, I mean that's always been, that's always been.
That ain't.
Yeah, that ain't. I'm about to. Hey, I fly out of this shell before that happened, but
me too. That.
I definitely agree. We need to step our scheduling game up. That's been something I've griped about. My own school, we schedule horribly. The last few years, we schedule horribly. So I think we need to just make a decision, man. I think we need to make a decision on what we're gonna do, man. We gonna be about, competing with everybody else, or we just gonna be about doing our thing, with each other. So it's at some point we got to take a step in another direction and get things going, because I don't think it can be always just about us competing against us. You got to step outside the neighborhood at some point. If you keep getting punched in the mouth when you step off your street, and nobody gonna, you're gonna always be scared to step out of there. So no matter how good you are, I think, and I hate that. I really do hate that a couple games is what determines how your league is perceived. But that's how it is. They've made it so it's MEAC and SWAC beginning and end. And if you don't win either one of them games, you look like you can't compete. So I think that's got to change.
But I'm gonna say this point, and people might not agree with this one. But I think Alcorn last year could have beat North Carolina Central, because I think they can match their physicality. Maybe in the middle of the season.
Not late season Alcorn, because their quarterback play. Their quarterback play was horrible.
Horrible, yeah. But
that was because the quarterback had got hurt. So they had a freshman who really shouldn't have been out there. But a healthy Alcorn probably would have a great chance in that game. You would have had a great chance in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jackson State with no issues with Cody got a great chance in that game. So, it's about winning the SWAC, but I'm speaking for me as a person that buys tickets. I don't really want to see all them SWAC teams come to Baton Rouge, but I'm an anomaly with a lot of people. A lot of people don't really like non-conference games or other schools coming to your school. So I'm an anomaly when it comes to that. But me personally, I want to see, a couple of different matchups, but it is what it is at this point.
I can't wait till that Texas State JSU matchup, because that's gonna be Jackson State got a big chance of upsetting them boys, man.
Yeah, they got a good chance. They got new coach and everything, so they got some turnover over there. They got some turnover over there. They got a chance. Like I said, man, I think, and you see it in all aspects of SWAC. I haven't seen a league anywhere where everybody is competing against everybody in everything we do. Athletically, social media wise, it's a battle in the SWAC. We go at each other regardless, because you want to do better than everybody else, and then you don't have that same get up for somebody outside of the area. But yeah, I think the Braves gonna be better. I mean, I think Allen didn't get hurt last year. I think the offense is better because the kid they had playing, he was not ready, and they had no choice. But when you got a guy that's not ready, that can't throw for 35, 40 yards, in a game, that you're not gonna win a lot of games like that. Yeah, man. If y'all in the area, man, SWAC folks, if y'all in the area, man, y'all turn out for that Texas State Jackson State game, man. Take over that stadium. Represent. Everybody show out and show up if you're in the area and you ain't got nowhere else to go. I agree. I definitely agree. I think we should have more games against MEAC teams, not just Celebration Bowl and MEAC SWAC Challenge. I mean, that was one of the things that I used to like, to be able to see them other teams. That's why I used to love the Circle City Classic. It was always, not always, but you had a good opportunity to play against a MEAC team. Or just being able to play. Have somebody come to your team, come to your school. Man, I remember when I was like 8 years old when Morgan State came to Southern. You know, I had never even heard of them, but you know, I found out who they were later. You know, being able to Delaware State, man, they came to Baton Rouge back in '85 with John Taylor, and they put like 50 points on us at halftime. So it's like, you know, we need to get back to that kind of stuff. You know, if you're gonna have HBCU games, make them MEAC games, man. I don't need Virginia Lynchburg at my school if I could get Norfolk State to come to my school.
Yeah,
that's just
man, that's a mismatch. I hate seeing it. You come out better getting some guys around your college to play.
Yeah, I mean, because you got nothing to gain, bro. You got nothing to gain from that game, bro. If you come out and you blow them out, you supposed to. If you come out and you struggle,
something wrong.
It's a problem, you know. And when I say struggle with a team like that, it's like 38-7. You know, it's like, but it's like if you struggle, everybody looking at you funny. So what are you supposed to do? You know, if you do what you're supposed to do, then you get talked about for blowing them out. It's like, keep that, you know. That's why you don't need to play them kind of games, man. Like, you know, if you're gonna play them, play one, not two. That's just, you know. But
shoot, I think I can get 250 right now on Lynchburg right now, running back, man.
Man, man, them guys, man, and they working hard, bro. I don't want to talk about nobody as an athlete that's working hard, but when that team stepped on that field, bro, and we was down like 12 dudes because, you know, we had that suspension, and I'm like, even our backups were bigger than these guys, bro. You know, and that's just not that's just not a good matchup. You know, it's like only thing that made it okay was because it was homecoming. So being that it was homecoming, you don't really care. You definitely don't want to lose homecoming. So you know, you don't, unless you're Bama State. You know, you don't want to lose homecoming. But it's just one of them things, man. I hope to see that decrease. Seriously.
Speaking of homecoming, hey, if you could play Lynchburg right now, what your stats would be right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Like me now?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know, cause I got bad knees, bro. I'm 46 years old. Them young dudes might light me up, but if I get open a couple times, man, I might be able to get a touchdown. If I could, you know, they probably press the hell out of me though, bro, because I ain't got too much get up no more.
Hey, in the comments, y'all. In the comments, drop it in the comments, y'all. If y'all can play Lynchburg right now, tell me your stats. I'll tell you, I think Jamie G get 250 easy and 2 tugs.
That man say easy. I think I know if I get a good push, I can get a quarterback sneak in there, bro. Because like I said, my body ain't the best no more. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I might get hurt on the first play.
Hey, just put Jamie G on the goal line, baby.
I might
parry every play.
I might be out after 1 or 2 series, bro. Like I ain't got it, coach. I'm trying hard, but I ain't got it.
No.
But man, hey, let's flip to something else, man. I want to touch on this, and we talked about this before we went on the air. And if y'all have listened to us talk about SWAC basketball, one of the things that we've been saying is the SWAC need to think outside the box with playing games in different areas. And I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. I know I probably eat good. I know I'm gonna sleep good because I'm gonna be tired. But we talk about the SWAC playing in different venues and stuff. And one of the things that my boy over there, Jamie G, said the SWAC need to look at playing some games. I'm sorry, but these comments got me wilding. Bro, I had to bathe in that stuff. But I'm trying to go, but y'all killing me, man. Let me try this. Okay, one of the things my boy said was the SWAC need to look at playing games at Rucker Park. which, you know, is a great historical venue for basketball. It's different, you know, playing outdoors, you know, maybe, you know, an exhibition game or early season game, you know, whatever. Today, word came off. I saw this on the athletic site, athletic.com, whatever it is. The Big 12 has now decided that they want to try to play games at Rucker Park in 2024. Man, who in here is telling the Big 12 our ideas? Because I ain't never heard anybody say that.
That ain't no coincidence, y'all. Man, now you know we've been talking on this space for quite a while about the Soldier Red Classic and how hype it was. Man, somebody told these folks, somebody ran on a horse with a torch in the middle of the night, straight John Wayne and this thing to the Big 12 office and had to put it right on their front desk. Because I ain't even heard nobody mention nothing in any of the HBCU spaces about that at all. So we got a mole somewhere in here because I don't know how the hell that did. How that idea popped up, we still don't know. But I know it's SWAC.
Hey, and I'm mad because if they lurking, why ain't nobody from the SWAC lurking? why ain't nobody from the SWAC come up with that, man? We giving y'all the idea, man. If you Commissioner McClellan, bro, I see that news. I'm flying to New York tomorrow, and I'm like, look, bro, don't mess with them. Hey, I got a family to provide for, man. I don't know. My wife want me getting hurt because
somebody had to see that, bro. Ain't no way.
I'm just, you know, like I said, because I think it's a good idea, bro. I just, you know, I just hate that all of a sudden it came out today, but I think we still need to explore the avenue, bro. Now, if they call it a Soldier Red Classic, bro, then I'm gonna have a problem.
Oh, oh my gosh.
If they
we were talking about that last night too through the messenger.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know, Utah Valley should be in the Soldier Red Classic. You think they just sold that information, bro? Facebook just sold it?
Bro, Facebook be on some stuff now. They be on
at the computer like, hold on, what the man, that's a hell of a good idea.
I gotta get this to some. But you know, the thing that really got me twisted on the whole Big 12 thing is that it's the Big 12, bro. It's like it's not. Hey, on a Thursday, bro, they put the news out on a Thursday. They heard it on a Thursday. And they put it out on a Thursday.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, like, I mean, I could.
It's the Big 12 though.
Bro, I can see. Not the ACC, not the Big 12.
Big 12, bro.
I mean, the Big East.
Somebody in Texas had to do this.
That's what I'm saying, man. Even the MEAC could do it, bro. Somebody, you know, like the weather would be a huge factor, obviously. But hey, if the weather bad, bro, they could play at Gaucho Gym like they do when it rain at Rucker Park, bro. So just play it in that area, bro. You go to Gauchos and play it at the gym over there. But you know, it's just funny that it was the Big 12, bro. If it was like the Big East, you know, that's based in New York, they got New York schools in it, I'd be like, okay, well, you know, that's a coincidence. But the Big 12, like, bro, y'all ain't got no connection to New York City, bro. Like, and all of a sudden it's because y'all playing a game in the Sweet 16 in Madison Square Garden. Come on, man.
Somebody heard that, bro. Somebody heard of that idea. I don't know if they have just come across a video when we just talking about it, and they proposed that idea to the commission. If it get clear, 2024, you will see a Big 12 matchup, an exhibition at Rucker Park.
Yeah, they making it. Hey, they giving West Virginia something to do. Hey, a few weeks ago, I did post a clip on us talking about the Soldier Red Classic, so maybe somebody saw that.
Oh my God.
Top. All right, let me answer this question. Top 4 HBU teams, women and men basketball. Women's basketball, I still think Jackson State. I like Norfolk State. They didn't finish great, but I still like Alabama State, and I think Howard was pretty good this season on the women's side. Men, I think Grambling is the best team. If it's not Grambling, then it's Howard or Norfolk. Grambling, then maybe Alcorn, but I think Grambling was the best team in HBCU basketball this season. It hurts me to say that. Man, I don't know about that one. That man want to go longest. That man want to go longest yard.
Man, nah. We can't play Angola, y'all.
No, indeed, bro. They got the. They already got the rodeo in Angola, bro. they play enough basketball over there, bro. But
somebody stay up for real in there.
Yes, indeed, bro. I did see a video years ago, bro. The Harlem Globetrotters that played at a prison one time, bro. You get some good behavior time. You can go watch Grambling and Southern play. But hey, bro. Let me say this. If y'all put Utah Valley in that game, bro, I got some serious questions because we already got them lined up for something. If the Big 12 invite them to their game, bro, I got some issues. But I just think that, bro. Did you hear what I said before? Because you had dropped off.
Yeah. I was there in camera had failed, man. But yeah, if they do invite Utah Valley, if they end up getting in this class or something, man, I'm telling you, Facebook,
somebody lurking, bro.
Facebook, I will be
somebody lurking, man. Like I said, man, that was just it was just too funny to me, man. You know, I mean, I salute them. I'm just mad the SWAC ain't make that kind of move, man, because I just, you got to. When you're trying to get exposure, when you're trying to build your brand, you got to do things outside the box, bro. Like the MAC play football on Tuesdays. Don't nobody else play football on Tuesdays, but they do. Mm-hmm. And if you know college football, they got a game on Tuesday or Wednesday. That's their thing. Ain't nobody messing with that. We need something like that, bro, to get yourself out there. And we should put our teams on a bus or a plane, and when that game take place, everybody should run up there and we should show up at the court like we got next. Let's go.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, out there straight mob style with the sun.
Yeah, bro. Just show up, bro. Hey, y'all remember like on the Butter Room when Leon came out there, bro? He was in street clothes, bro. I'm ready to play, coach. I'm ready to play. Let's go. All I need is a jersey. I'm gonna play in corduroy jeans and some Timberlands. Let's go. But hey, commish, we giving y'all free game, bro. And we ain't even charging for this. Get on the line and do this before them people do this, man. Because they gonna take it and they gonna be like, oh, we came up with this idea one day in a meeting. Like that, yeah, y'all had SWAC smoke on y'all YouTube while y'all having a meeting. Y'all ain't fooling us.
Yeah, but something ain't right. Something, it's a conspiracy, y'all.
Yes, it is.
We've been talking about this for a while, and now all of a sudden it manifests. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. Yeah,
that was. Like I say, man, every now and then you need a good laugh, man. That was a good laugh for me, cause when I saw that, I was like, man, I got to talk about it, cause that's something we've been talking about, bro. I got people telling me about playing Nuck If You Buck all the time, bro, cause that's one of our things, bro. Like somebody gonna take that Soldier Rag Classic and run with it, bro. I'm telling you. If you you remember, I'm telling you, bro. Remember they were trying to do the SWAC Classic in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Commissioner McClellan, bro, do the Soldier Rag Classic in Birmingham. I'll be there. I don't care who playing.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Find a park somewhere, bro. I know it got to be one around Birmingham.
Yes, indeed. Y'all already in love. Y'all already in love with the place. I know y'all know the city well, bro. Y'all got
Hey, you mess around. Hey, the team that win the classic get them Vogues on the Cadillac.
Ooh, with some limo tint.
Y'all,
we throwing it all the way back.
Hey, 612 in that thing.
612s in the trunk. That's why I'm halfway deaf now, bro. Because 415s in the trunk. I can't hear nothing.
Hey, bumping that H-Town Wendy's, doggone it. That 39 cent.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. I mean, I think everybody in here is ready for some real football. Because spring football is fine, but you know, it's nothing like HBCU football. And I'm ready for them Saturdays, so I can be back in my spot doing my thing. Yeah, I think you know, even they got the HBCU All-Star game. They should do that there. They got a contract. They got a TV contract with CBS. Play it there, bro. If David Stern could go to Rucker Park, anybody could go to Rucker Park, man. Let's go, man. Let's make it happen. So, I mean, like I say, bro, I just think we need to find different avenues to get ourselves out there, because just trying to do what you're doing, it ain't really, I mean, it's working to an extent, but it never hurts to go outside the box, bro. It just never hurts. You ain't really got nothing to lose.
Not at all, but I still want to know how that, man, that's a Big 12. We ain't talking about not a Big East team, not no St. John, no Georgetown at the Rutgers. Some damn Big 12 teams.
Yeah, bro. Not even
out of Texas. Way out of Texas in the Panhandle. Talking about go all the way to New York and let's play in the game in the cave. That's my ironic thing.
Not even the ACC, bro, which played their conference tournament in New York a couple times. Not even them, bro. It might well have been the Pac-12, bro.
Man, I don't know who said it, but hey, just give us a shout out. If y'all can't, if y'all took that idea from us, please give us a shout. Give us VIP tickets and also give us NIL on the back end.
Exactly, bro. Hey, just give credit. just give credit.
I want to be VIP. Me and C-Will VIP every year. Y'all do this.
That's it, bro. We the co-founders, bro. We like the dude that founded the EBC, bro. We co-founders. We can do documentaries. But man, like I said, I think on that note, bro, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with us like y'all do. If y'all do got anybody from the Big 12 out there, man, hey, salute. Kansas State look like they're doing all right. They might help y'all advance in the tournament, because y'all ain't got nobody else really, I don't think, that's left. So salute to y'all. Man, you got anything coming, Jamie G?
No, really, I don't have really much coming going on except, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get this spring game preview, because Alcorn and who else playing spring games next week?
Southern
got
spring game next week.
We need to talk. I need to get with you too, because I think I want to talk about that sometime next week, hopefully. For a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't gonna be that long.
Make sure y'all catch FAU, brother. They got a nice team. I had a chance to watch them a couple of times. They play at 8, so y'all get a chance to catch them. Me personally, man, I got some more SWAC football stuff coming. I got my West spring questions. I did the East video yesterday, so y'all can check that out.
Yeah,
these are just, you know, these are, in case you don't know, these are just my observations. They're not really official things. It's just things that I'm interested in. So I'm gonna do one for the West Division that's gonna come out on Sunday. I'll probably have some spring football stuff coming. I'm gonna have, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have some content from the SWAC, from the spring game at Southern. So y'all stay tuned for that. And next week I'm probably gonna hop on No Slack in the SWAC with my boy Jamie G. So y'all come over there and chop it up with us over there. And other than that, man, I'm chilling. So I'm I went a whole show without saying, man. Southern finally fired their coach. Oh, yes.
Up out the door.
I don't know how. I don't know how I went a whole show without that, man.
Yes. Now, speak on that. Tell me about that, man. When we get up out of here.
What you want to know? You want to know why it happened?
We already know what happened. I mean, when he got that losing record like that over what, a 5-6 year period, I see why they got rid of that kid.
It's not just losing, is how you lose, man. Losing games in the second half, running out to a big lead in conference play, and then fading in the second half of the season. Your season the last 2 years got ended by a team that beat you twice already, so you lost the same team 3 times 2 years in a row. You didn't look good in your last game at home. You played the same team in the tournament. You look worse. It's just no consistency, no growth in the program. You're not recruiting the city. We're not New York or Philly or nowhere like that when it comes to basketball, but Baton Rouge got a lot of talent in this city. We got a lot of teams that are championship teams, and these kids want to play, man. I'm not saying you need to get a whole team of Baton Rouge guys. Don't get me wrong, but if you're gonna get a guy that's just a guy, you can get that at home. You ain't got to go all the way to California to get somebody that's just a guy. If you're gonna get just a guy, you can get that from here. So, just showing people that you care about the community in the area and recruiting it, that gives you an opportunity. And that might entice more people to come to the games. So right now, I know some things, but I don't know some things because they're really kind of keeping it tight. But I expect coach to be named in the next few days. That's for sure. So if anything drop, y'all catch me on my show. I'm gonna definitely have a video if something happen. Other than that, man, it's just it's a happy time in the Wells household because I mean, I don't like to see nobody lose their job, but if you Southern does, at least in this time period, Southern don't really recruit the lab school like that. Even in football, we got a few kids from over there, but a lot of kids, if they go HBCU from Southern Lab, Madison Prep, which is another local school, my school, Scotlandville, they go to Grambling. Grambling is heavy in Baton Rouge. Southern don't really recruit Baton Rouge, and a lot of kids, they do want to get out of the area. And going back in the days, man, a lot of kids from Southern Lab never went to Southern. That's just, I really can't put 100% answer on why, because, if you don't know, Southern Lab is literally on Southern's campus. It's right across the street from the football stadium. They the Kittens, we the Jaguars. So you would think that you would have that feeder system now, but, and Southern Lab basketball has been great for years under Coach Hawkins years ago. They used to always win state. And we just never, we just always had coaches that never really valued the city. And when you get that reputation that Southern not even gonna look at you, because people are telling them to look at you and they don't, then kids and families gonna look the other way. So I think it's just, I don't think you need to have a whole team full of Southern Lab dudes or North Baton Rouge dudes, but I think you need to at least show that effort that you're trying. So that's why I feel like the coach that they bring in now has to recruit the city. Even if you don't get those guys, if people can at least say Southern is looking at this guy it's a thing because like my high school we have a center that's 6'10". Some people say 7 foot, but I think he's like 6'10". He's going to University of New Orleans, which is a good school for education, but it ain't a good school for basketball.
Not no basketball, really.
So you could have got that kid if he can go to UNO. He could have came to Southern to play basketball.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And you didn't recruit him. You didn't recruit him. I mean, right now, the starting point guard at Virginia is from my high school. They, we had multiple guys that went to LSU play basketball, football, all of that, man. The best offensive lineman we had out of our school in years, he going to Houston. So Southern just don't value the city of Baton Rouge in recruiting. And until they do, a lot of them kids, if they go on HBCU, they go on Grambling because Grambling loves Baton Rouge. Alcorn loves Baton Rouge. Jackson gonna sneak in and get people. Prairie View got people from Baton Rouge. I'm not putting my school down, man. I'm answering a question, and I'm the type of person if it's on my mind, good or bad, I'm gonna say it, man. So I've said worse to people from Southern. It's like, and I'm not the only one that feel that way. I love Southern. I got Southern tattooed on my arm, so y'all can't see it, but I got Southern tattooed on my arm. So if there's no more dedication to your school than that. So I got that with me permanently. I grew up at Southern. I love Southern, but if Southern doing something wrong, I'm gonna say Southern doing something wrong. Now if they doing something right, I'm gonna say they doing something right. But right now, that's one of the things that they're doing wrong. It could be fixed. It just takes the right person to fix it. So we'll see what happens, man. This is I know everybody not basketball fans in the SWAC, but this is a very important hire for Southern if they want to keep pace in the SWAC, because if it's one thing that people at Southern don't want to see is your team losing and Grambling getting good. Grambling got a great basketball program right now, and Southern feel like they're falling behind. So if there's nothing else to incentivize you to get on track, is keeping up with Grambling. So that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. And like I said, I'm just gonna say what I feel about my school, man. I'm the hardest person on Southern than anybody, because I put my heart and soul into everything that Southern do, and I want the best for them. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat nothing about them. And I could have said worse. I could always say worse. But with that being said, man, I think we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. I thank y'all for getting busy in the chat, man. Y'all always keep us rolling, man. Y'all continue to do y'all thing. We can't do none of this without y'all. So we'll be back on Thursday for another edition of Swag Smoke. And probably next week sometime, like I said, y'all check out No Slack and the Swag. Me and Jamie G gonna get down over there and chop it up. And we out of here, man. So y'all have a good rest of your day and good weekend, and we'll catch y'all on the rebound.
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And if you're talking to somebody from the Big 12, bruh, my name is Charles Wells.
Yeah, all right. Hey, run us out there.
Yes, run us our change. Y'all be easy.
All right.